and Bob Skilton.
As Bobby said, it looks as though this rain may persist, but it's only light. Very good crowd here. Good taken on the chest by the man we know so well who can take those sort of marks, Mr. Knights. Now he's got Matthews up forward. It's the direction it's headed. Fisted down by Shaw. Russo could be first to this football. In trouble. A handball over the top. Shaw,
paid a throw.
In like a beaver, will take the free kick. Yes.
Williams, I think, because it was paid as a throw.
So Mark Williams from the back pocket. Back in towards Morwood. Coming over the top was Tuck. Seems to be plenty of brown and gold Guernseys there at the moment as Knights gets another high kick up towards full forward. Matthews waits it behind. Picks it up, shoots towards goal and puts the first one on the board. Lethal. 1-1-7, the Hawks leading Collingwood, one behind on Seven's big lead.
No more dangerous player around goals than Lee Matthews, because hit him with anything you like, he'll just keep his eye on the ball, and he's able to keep his feet firmly on the ground, possibly because of his stature, but no more dangerous player in any side.
Back towards the centre once again, 1-1, plays one behind.
Interesting, Sandy, that at the present moment, Lee Matthews up there with Michael Taylor, almost in the fashion that Hawthorn used to play with Peter Hudson.
We'll see what eventuates as the day progresses. Here's the bounce once again, and Payton can take this out. Wasn't a good kick as he tried to get boot to ball. Williams goes over the top in customary fashion. And another bounce to take place.
Obviously, Hawthorn did not want that, because what I say that was Matthews on his own, because Curran now going back down there and of course taking his opponent Bill Pickham with him.
Williams to half forward, Mew the stumbling blow. Chris Mew at half back. Down towards Michael Tuck, used his body beautifully on that occasion. And he'll shoot from half forward.
15 metres, I think.
Which now brings him to within 40 metres of goal. And certainly a great chance of adding another one for the visitors.
So I'd be very surprised if Michael Tuck does not get the distance.
One of the great players for the Hawks. Very deliberate in his approach. He shoots and goals. 2-1, 13 to 1 behind on Seven's big lead.
Yes, well, on a day like today, Sandy, it's certainly not being favoured at either end of the ground. The rain literally coming straight down. I don't believe there's enough breeze to worry anybody, but if there is a slight breeze, it would be going to the end that Collingwood are kicking, but in these conditions it wouldn't matter.
Not even a very pleasant day because it's not cold.
Centre bounce. It'll be Payton of Hawthorn against Derek Shaw of Collingwood. A high bounce, won by Payton, taken by Russell Green across to Wallace. Wallace, a long kick down towards Matthews. No mark taken. Curran at the back. A hand pass across towards Colin Robertson. He overruns the ball. It's well picked up by Pickham. Great defence, and he drives it out of the danger area, straight into the arms, though, of Kennedy. Kennedy, a hand pass across to Mew. Mew puts a short kick forward. A well-placed kick it is, and finds Russo. Russo from the wing, across towards centre half forward. Curran's the player he was looking for, punched away by Phillips. Knights comes on the scene. A hand pass to Matthews. Matthews will give it over the top to Tuck. A left foot from Tuck, straight through, and he brings up his second. 2 goals to Michael Tuck. Hawthorn going to 3 goals, 1 with Collingwood on 1 point. So the margin is exactly 18 points.
Great start for the Hawks and great teamwork then by their forward line, starting off with Peter Knights getting the handball away. Matthews, one of the receivers, and Michael Tuck waiting in the square. 2 goals in just 60 seconds.
Let's go to the third quarter now to Victoria Park. At half-time, Hawthorn led 7-8-50 to Collingwood 4-10-34. We pick up play 3 minutes in.
The difference between the two sides today, I think.
Yes.
Michael Tuck, that is.
Played a fine game, hasn't he? 4 goals in the first term. Oh, here's a chance for McCarthy. Off the top he goes. Sets up the handball towards Robertson, the racehorse. Dummies the handball. Now puts it out in front of Green. If it sits, he's in business, nil goal. He does. So Hawthorn kick goals while Collingwood kick behind. Hawthorn are 8-8, leading Collingwood 4-12 on Seven's big lead.
And Russell Green going back to say thank you to Colin Robertson, who showed his real skills on that occasion after taking a nice hand pass from Mike McCarthy. He, looked as though he might kick it at goal. And Barham, knowing full well that the minute he ran at Robinson, he was going to have a hand pass over the top. But it was a great goal nonetheless from a good piece of teamwork.
Centre bounce once again. No decisive tap away, but Di Domenico takes it out of the centre. Wide towards the half-forward line. Phillips and Knights. And both see it over the line. Pretty good duel, that one. Knights has had a fine game. (56) plays 36, so still this 20-point leeway. Fellows tries to take it out of the air. They backpedal towards Shaw, who goes across the face of goal. Ricky Barham has the pace. How will it sit for him? Russell Green goes with him. Billy Picken goes over the top, hence leaving his man. Shaw could get out of trouble to Picken, and William will come away with a long handball towards Mark Hanbury. Gets away from McCarthy, then gets his kick in. Down towards Cloak, who'll use the body. Mew falls at the critical time. Cloak appeared to be held. Tries to shovel it out the back door. Morwood goes for the soccer, but straight to Ayres. Gary Ayres sets up the handball, and they're out of trouble. As it comes to Curran, Tuck is his target at centre wing.
What you call earning it.
There's another 15.
Collingwood fans not happy, but there's no doubt that Mark Williams said that he's going to take the mark anyway, so he's going to earn it.
And earn it he did. Long towards the pocket. Two Hawthorn players fly. Shaw waiting down. Free kick going against Collingwood. And it will be taken by Russo.
Tony Shaw, very dangerous there. Yep. He could easily have got a 15-metre penalty, which would have put him only 15 metres out from goal. We see Michael Tuck. Now it's Russo. Peter Russo. So from 5 metres in from the boundary line, 35 metres out from goal. Peter Russo puts the kick forward. It's a nice looking kick. And it's full points. Peter Russo, his first goal to take Hawthorn to 9 goals 8, with Collingwood on 4 goals 12.
Collingwood have added 2 behinds in this term so far. We've only played 6.5 minutes. Hawthorn, on the other hand, 2 goals, and that really has told the story. Collingwood fans just wondering if they can get back into this game. It's a critical one for them today. They've been meeting sides on the rebound in the last few weeks, sides that have come out after heavy losses and have just really attacked the ball with tremendous ferocity. But now Collingwood must win a game. And there's play held up then, and Collingwood fans not too happy about it.
By Russo, a little quick to blow the whistle, I feel, for that bounce. McCarthy gets the ball down towards Swab. He loses possession. It's tapped wide. Di Domenico first on the scene. Uses his weight. Fellows dives in. Tackled.
Too high. No. Testing the Collingwood crowd out, Bobby.
Yes. And by Russo. Maybe doesn't know the Collingwood crowd. As McCarthy gets the ball down. Di Domenico showing brute strength to come through and drive the ball to centre half forward. Matthews is there. Across to Tuck. Tuck puts the ball high towards the forward pocket. Shields racing after it. It bounces and goes over the boundary line. So a throwing to take place in the forward pocket for Hawthorn. Hawthorn leading at the moment by 26 points. McCarthy, Knights I should say, got it over the back. Taylor, the hand pass to Phillips, on to Richardson from centre half back. Richardson goes short in towards the centre. Poor kick on that occasion. Polkinghorn's kick off the side of the boot. Too high for Fife on that occasion. Good play coming through was Walsh, but couldn't take possession. It's tapped up towards Swab. He loses the ball. Tapped forward again. Paul Morwood, Shane Morwood's there. Halwyn not in possession, and Morwood will take the free kick.
And listen to the ironical cheers of the Collingwood fans as umpire Russo has given the side a free kick. Morwood at centre wing. They need goals and they need them quickly. Cloak in the pack. Ayres looked for the free kick. Dacos weave. That's the old Dacos we know. And the pass, it's a shocker. Dear, dear, dear. The kicking to position has not been good. Russell Green intercepts down towards the half back line, and the very powerful and courageous Terry Wallace is there. He goes to centre wing. Michael Tuck to Gary Buckenara. They're toying with them at the moment. Russo away from Shaw. Beautiful pass to Lethal.
Great teamwork by the Hawks there.
Made it look very easy, Bobby, didn't they? Short again. There's Wallace, who we saw deliver the football from the back pocket region, is drifted down now into the forward pocket and will have a shot for goal. So Terry, who had such a wonderful year last season.
Wallace took the last mark on the half-back line and put it out towards Tuck. So he's running on down the ground, and if Richardson is in the centre, he must realise his job is also to pick up Terry Wallace, because there's the result. 1 goal to Terry Wallace.
And Hawthorn moving away now from the woods. Wallace kicks his first.
Squad, please return all books
and the Hawks
to the
move
office
to
immediately.
10-8, leading Collingwood 4-12 on 7's big lead.
13-minute mark of the third quarter, and Hawthorn leading 68 to 36.
Covering a lot of distance, and a great mark by Phillips.
Well, let the marks we know Greg Phillips can take, as he plays on straight away, giving it across to Michael Taylor, who goes long, putting it out in front of Fife and Robertson. The boundary line too close for both, and so over it goes. Ayres hobbling about at the moment and looks as though he's not going to be on the ground for too much longer. We'll keep an eye on him as Buckenara picks it up, hooks it back towards the half-forward line once again. Big Wes is there, and he takes them on. What's he going to do with this little pass? Chipping it out to Mark Hanbury. Now, what's he got to kick to? Has a look up forward, looking for Barr. Green is there also. Morwood intercepts beautifully, runs through. Swings round now onto the left boot, tucking it in towards the pocket. Williams making plenty of yardage. Can he keep it in? Over the top he goes to Shaw. He's bundled over the line. They go to meet him, and it goes over the line with Peter Schwab, and a throw in the left forward pocket for Collingwood, who are desperately in need of a goal or 5. Cloak running into Morwood. Green, the receiver from Kennedy, across to Polkinghorne, and they're out of trouble once again. The defence working well for the Hawks. At the back, Taylor and Matthews. Robertson has pace. Taylor out to Walsh. And if it's Soccer, then Soccer it shall be. Now, Walsh can go again if he likes. Got to run around 3 of them, and he does it well. A high kick. Richardson got up high and was the first to recover. Sets up the handball for Gary Shaw. If it sits, he could be in business. Stewart's leading into the pocket again. He's ignored. And there's a beautiful pass going straight down the throat of Jonathan Kennedy.
Yes, once again, Collingwood falling to the trap, and they have on many occasions in this quarter, Sandy, gone short, and a poor kick has meant that it's gone straight to Hawthorn. So this time, we find Peter Russo. Plays on, easily gets away from the tackle, gives it to Kennedy, on to Buckenara. Buckenara with a long kick towards half forward, over the head of Peter Knights, coming through as Taylor, throws the ball up in the air. Tackle goes against Moncrief, but it's called play on because it would have penalised Collingwood. Phillips kick towards Tony Shaw. He'll put the little kick down towards Cloak, who's got a street in front of him. Cloak, a lovely pass, finds Morwood, who'll go on straight away, put it down for a goal as Shane Morwood brings up his first goal for the Collingwood Football Club.
And the first goal for the quarter for Collingwood, kicked by Shane Morwood at the 16-minute mark. So will that spur them on? They move to 5-12, trailing Hawthorn 10-9 on 7's big league.
Big league, our first match tonight between Collingwood and Hawthorn at Victoria Park, and at three-quarter time the Magpies trailed the Hawks 81 to 44. We pick up play now in the final quarter, some 4.5 minutes into the term.
Collingwood out of trouble with Taylor putting a long kick, but there's nobody there at all for Collingwood as Russell Green has time. Under pressure now, but he goes for the short pass. Once again, it's all Collingwood. Too high for Russo, but coming in as Buckenara. Hand pass straight over the top, goes to the opposition, and that's Kink. A long kick from Kink. This time there's somebody home, and it's in the person of Peter Dacos, who plays on. Goes for the short pass. A well-placed kick finds Richardson, who should turn around and put it into the square quickly. Gets the lead from Gary Shaw. A well-placed kick finds Shaw.
Beautiful pass then. The 2 West Australians. And Gary Shaw has not kicked a goal to date. This would make the margin 5 goals, 1. he can kick truly. Drop punt on its way. Goal umpire says it is true. And Gary Shaw kicks his first. For Collingwood to move to 6-14, trailing Hawthorn 12-9 on 7's big lead.
No need to say, a badly needed goal. It's just what it is. Collingwood needing a couple of quick goals to get back in this game. Williams done a good job in quietening the real brilliance of Michael Tuck, who was so far best on the ground in the first half. It does not matter. But there it is, a 31-point lead still for the Hawks. Cloak and Payton. Cloak got the tap. It's taken away by Williams. Put high in the air. DP a minute ago, up from behind, punches it away. Tuck and Cloak. Cloak gets a push, and he'll take the free kick. Looking for somebody to go past. Now Cloak. An awkward-looking kick, but a good kick because it covers a great distance, almost a mark to Stewart. Gary Shaw held Win on in possession. He comes out now, gets past the tackle, screws it back down, looking for Dacos. No mark taken. Kelvin Moore takes the ball away, gets it up towards the half-back flank, but it's all Collingwood as Philip Walsh is first on the scene. He'll give the hand pass across. Bounces awkwardly for Hannibal. Not a good hand pass. And we find Swab coming in to get the hand pass across now to Robertson. Robertson gives a long hand pass to Payton. On now to Wallace. Wallace goes for the short kick and finds Matthews. Lee Matthews on half-forward line. Goes for the long kick. Kink in the position. Good call from Picken, and he takes an easy mark.
Picken in the last line of defence. With a beautiful pass from William. Straight to Michael Taylor, who chips one up in the air, propping towards Kink. And Gary Buckenara making sure he doesn't go on with it straight away. Dipier Domenico, easy as a lot.
What a fine game.
Yes, he's played a marvellously strong game. Long to the half-forward line. Knights in front of Phillips. One grab. Can't complete it. Who's going to be the first to recover? In comes Tuck. Williams on his hammer. Phillips is there now. Williams will get away on this occasion. Short to Anthony Shaw. Ball to ground once. It's almost stopped to a walk as he has a look up towards the half-forward line. Cloak's in front. Taps it cleverly over the back towards Morewood. He gets tackled too quickly, however. Nipping in is Polkinghorne. He's out of trouble as he heads towards the boundary line and rolls over. So a throw-in Collingwood's left forward pocket. The Woods trail by 31 points and desperately want a couple of quick goals. Mew. Free kick. He'll take it. Straight on with the handball to Green. He's able to run out of that half-back line, drifted over the centre, but Michael Taylor has come yards out in front of Matthews. He loses it, however, as Wallace goes short to the half-forward line. Matthews made the space there. This is danger because Knights has got yardage on Phillips. Picken intercepts, however. Well done, Billy. And away he comes. Richardson coming out, loses sight of it. Walsh over the top. The handball came from Curran. Russo on the end to receive. Short to Matthews again in front of Taylor. Now, he's got Tuck up forward with Williams.
Tuck's injured though, I feel.
Yes, he's certainly favouring one leg. Moncrief from behind. Tried to centre the football for Shields. Flicks it in towards full forward. And Tuck in real trouble, in fact, because Williams... In fact, Tuck's signalling now he's got to get off the ground. As Williams goes to Taylor. He goes towards Richardson, who will be paid the mark. No, he won't be paid it, but umpire Robinson will give it to him. Oh dear, 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 he's put Walsh under pressure. Get out of it. If they're kicking to position, well, there's a classic example of it. Stewart uses the body solidly. Fife slips on the turf. Enter Kelvin Moore. Short to Peter Russo. Leaves it as he goes over the boundary line. Morewood keeps it in play, threading a handball through towards Gary Shaw. And the decision. Umpire Robinson coming in, saying Gary Shaw will give it across to Derek, and he'll take it at half-forward.
So it's Derek Shaw.
tuck off, by the way.
Long floating kick. Off the hand of the pack. It's at the back. No, Bowen pushed out of the way. Couldn't get boot to ball. And I think it'd be forced through for 1 point. So, one rush point to Collingwood. Might easily have been a free kick to Bowen there, but with the pack of players, it's a lot easier for us to see it from up here than it is from down there. So, it's Kelvin Moore. There's the board, 51 to 81, so it's 30 points the margin. Di Pietraminico didn't take the mark. Coming in after it again. Taps it out wide. Green comes through. Got one too high, but it's called play on. Di Pietraminico comes in, tackles. Kennedy gets a hand pass out to Buckenara. Buckenara drives the ball down where Curran was up. Couldn't take the mark. Tapped it back well. Still there. He's held when not in possession. It comes out to Shields. A hand pass across to Knights. A left foot kick from Knights. Floating forward. Pickett in the front position. Got one too high, and Billy will take the free kick. Collingwood probably penalised a little bit out of that because Taylor had gotten the ball out to Williams, but it's Bill Pickett with the free kick. Pickett in the last line of defence. A high kick in towards the centre of the ground. Cloaks the player he's looking for. Kink took his eye off the ball, didn't take the mark, and harshly treated by the umpire. A chance to grenade King had. But it's Ian Payton with the free kick. Puts it long. Moncrief outmanoeuvres Pickett on that occasion and takes the mark. So it's Michael Moncrief, yet to put a goal on the board today. His second kick for the game because he spent a considerable amount of time on the interchange bench. So Moncrief directly in front, 30 metres out. Should have no trouble with the distance. So we find Michael Moncrief putting it right through the centre for his first as Hawthorn go to 13-9, 87, Collingwood 6-15-51.
6-goal break now to the Hawks, with their top scorer being Michael Tuck. After that marvellous first quarter when he kicked 3, kicked another one in the second to take his total for the game to 4. Lee Matthews has 2, while the top scorer for Collingwood, Craig Stewart, has 2 goals. As we go back to the centre once again, 13-9 plays 6-15. Just over 12 minutes played. Final term. Payton and Cloak. Cloak got a touch. Tried to throw it out to Shaw. Was almost successful. But there seem to be Hawthorn jumpers absolutely everywhere. Derek Shaw, the big fella, looking for the free kick. Dribbles it out towards Dacos, who sneaks one out towards Fife. Gave thought to going on with the job. Had Walsh running past. Couldn't get away effectively enough to get the handball away. So he'll have a shot. Saw him miss one earlier, but he did kick one in the first term. Would have done his confidence the world of good. And he has put that one straight through the middle for his second goal, and Collingwood reply. They go to 7-15, trailing Hawthorn 13-9 on 7's big lead.
Skills. On the bounce, Payton of Hawthorn, Cloak of Collingwood. A high bounce. Payton gets a tap. Wallace takes possession, then loses it. Picked up by Cloak across to Tony Shaw. Long torpedo punt kick, punched away by Moore. Hand pass from Swab across to Kelvin Moore. He gets away from the tackle and puts a high kick up into the air. Cloak thumps the ball down, but it goes to Robertson. He was too slow getting rid of the ball, and eventually it comes to Gary Shaw. Also too low, but too late slow, but got a push in the back, and so Gary Shaw a little bit fortunate to take the free kick. Shaw towards centre half forward. Richardson up, over the back of the pack. Barham overruns the ball. Coming through with Stewart, across to Richardson. Richardson hooks the ball, but not far enough, and through for only 1 point. So 1 point to the Woods. They go now to 7-16 with Hawthorn 13-9. 58-87. The short pass coming to Matthews. Plays on straight away. Another short pass. There were 4 Hawthorn players there. Mew, I think, was about to play on, but slipped and was lucky. Once again, another Hawthorn player unmanned. It's Green. Gets the hand pass across to Swab. Swab down with a lead from Moncrief. A well-placed kick, and the mark taken by Moncrief on the half-forward line. Knights calling to Moncrief to bring the ball forward in a hurry. Moncrief too close to the man on the mark, so it's touched. An awkward bounce for Wallace, comes through to Tony Shaw. Shaw's kick not a good one. Russell Green's there, got a bad bounce. Picked up by Picken, a hand pass out to Barham, and Cloak gave Green one to go on with, and Barham from centre wing puts it over the half-forward line, punched away by Polkinghorne, and it goes over the boundary line for throwing to take place on the half-forward line for Collingwood, with the scoreboard saying Collingwood have 58 points to Hawthorn's 87, 29 points the margin, and we're 15 and a half minutes into the final term.
Here's the throw-in. Mew and Shaw. Pushed down for the Rovers, taken by Richardson. Stewart in front, flicking it over the back, and Moore would get back on this one. Overruns it. Plenty of pressure put on him. Stewart could have a free kick, though. Matthews put the head down. He got caught, and Craig Stewart should benefit. He's kicked 2 goals. Should have had 3, but a shocking kick at the other end of the ground in the last term. So Craig Stewart fires away at goal and puts it through. 8th goal on the board for Collingwood, and Craig Stewart kicks his 3rd. They move to 8-16, trailing Hawthorn 13-9 on Sevens Big League.
And Collingwood bridging the gap a little with 23 points to margin now. David Cloak awaiting the centre bounce. And it's Craig Stewart who kicked that last goal, his 3rd, and 64 points to 87. Midway through the final term, the bounce goes towards Payton. Comes out now towards Russo. Russo's kicked down to the forward area. Kink coming out well in front of McCarthy. A long left foot kick towards half forward. The loose ball comes down towards Williams. Could easily have received a free kick, but it's play on. A pack forming. Umpire Russo deciding that he'll bounce the ball almost on the centre square line, about 65 metres out from the Collingwood goal. A big pack of players there. Payton got the ball down. Wallace comes out with it, drives it down towards the half-forward area. Phillips into the back of Knights, goes after it again. Buckenara comes in. Knights diving in, gets the ball moving forward, dives after it again. Buckenara comes in to lend support, but the umpire deciding that Miles had no chance of getting the ball clear. Will bounce it on the half-forward line for Hawthorn. McCarthy against Cloak. Cloak wins out. Comes back to McCarthy, to Russo. Russo's kick off the side of the boot. Taylor of Collingwood leads in the race for the ball. Taps it very close to the boundary line. Goes over the boundary line with it, and a throwing to take place in the forward pocket for Hawthorn. It will be Mike McCarthy of Hawthorn against David Cloak of Collingwood. Cloak used his body well. Wallace came in. McCarthy loses the ball. He comes out towards Richardson. Richardson gets out of trouble beautifully, but puts Barham under all sorts of pressure. Gets out of it with a hand pass to Miles. His kick smothered. Taken by Curran. Curran goes goalward. A beautiful kick from Curran. A great goal for his 2nd.
And a steadier for the Hawks. One in the 2nd term to Peter Curran, and now that one. And the Hawks move to 14-9, 80-93, leading Collingwood 8-16-64.